This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide, and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power, protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword.
Hello, Green Bountiful YouTube Empire. I'm your host, Chiin Ferno, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. Now, there are a few reasons why I'm doing this as one of my upcoming, one of my series that I'm working on. Is one, I've wanted to do it for a while anyway. And I'm sure, as you've noticed, I've been trying to tackle the Zelda series periodically from time to time, but I've never actually finished a game for a show, and that's really bothered me. Part of that is because I want to sort of do something similar to what I'm doing with Kingdom Hearts right now, where I go through all of them and play them in chronological order. And then I also just need to play them for my parents so they understand what I'm talking about when I start ranting about my crazy map theories, which will be coming soon. So without any further ado, let's get started. So we're going to do a new adventure. The other one you saw used to be my original file, but I accidentally, after I won it, and after you win you unlock, what is it, Master Mode? It's not Master Mode, it's Hero Mode, which is basically the hard mode, and I made the mistake of accidentally saving over my original file with that, so I no longer have a version of the game that I've completely finished anymore. Though I am on the final boss on that one. as we know from the Hyrule Historia and various sources, that this game is the first in the timeline, and it details the forging of the Master Sword. It's a burb. It's two burbs. I'm also going to be using this as kind of a research project because I myself need to go through and look at some old places. I really like how cinematic this intro is. I'd kind of forgotten. It's been a while since I've really played through the whole game. Rise, Chiin. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. I suppose maybe I should use a more robotic voice. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Chiin. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. It's pretty expressive, too. Is that one of those cat things? I hate those things. A hammer. So Link seems to be some kind of sculptor. That's interesting. Is he using wood tools to carve wood? Seems a bit inefficient. Does it say I can read this? I can sit down. Why is there an open book here that I can't read? It's very upsetting. I see Link likes to collect multiple copies. Maybe there are multiple volumes of the same series. There's Zelda's room. And Link keeping his money in his wardrobe. Alright, I suppose we shouldn't keep Zelda waiting. What are you up to?
Yeah?
Morning, Chiin. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of bird expertise, come see old Pippin. Sure thing. I'm like getting winded jogging indoors. Ah, thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out, Chiin. No problem. Really? Thanks. Okay, so I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. You can roll small items like pots by holding the remote down and swinging it. But we'll get into huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press 2. Oh, Link gets worn out by everything. I wonder how heavy these barrels are. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. These are some nice doors. Skyloft. Here's hoping I don't run into any recording issues, because save states are kind of hard to do in this game. We caught the Sky Stag Beetle. These bugs are really popular with the children of Skyloft. Their pinchers pack a lot of crunch, so watch your fingers. Hey Chiin, up here!
Yo.
Good morning to you, Chiin. Today is finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask of you. Ask you about. Excellent. Always remember you can press Z to target something. Once you've targeted someone, you can easily talk to him or her by pressing the A button. And even if there isn't anything to target, pressing Z is a convenient way to quick tune blah blah. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come up here and join me? You should be able to climb the wall if you dash. Try climbing up here. Actually, there's something I want to do real quick. Oops. This is a nice map. It's not that one. Oh, I get. Oh, wait. Might not help. Guess maybe I don't have access to settings yet. So, what do you think? It's pretty useful, huh? However, don't dash around so much that you tire yourself out or your stamina gauge will empty and you'll be completely out of breath. It's best to take a little break when your stamina gauge gets close to empty. Got all that? On to the next point. You can jump short distances like this just by moving towards it. I like to call it the auto jump. Ah yes, auto jump. It has such a nice ring to it. What a nerd.
Yo.
So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last minute bird riding practice in this morning, Chiin? Oh? You have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, isn't she? Is she? Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gepora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she's scampered off again. Look, over there, do you see her? The headmaster is busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and, well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve her for me? Fantastic! So you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off the ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. I mean, there are future iterations of me that have better climbing skills, but okay. Bird defense. Hey Chiin! I don't know how good a jumper you think you are. I don't care how good a jumper you think you are. You'll never reach that roof, or a roof that high, just pressing A to dash. There should be a wooden box up there. Grab it and move it, and use it as a platform. Sure, these things are cute now, but just wait until the night falls. Is there another way to get up there? Because I don't want to throw this thing around all over the place. There would not appear to be. Okay, stupid cat. I could throw it over the fence. Ah! Then cats always land on their feet. There we go. Shut up, stupid cat. That's suppose this cat does seem to sort of land a bit short of the range. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. Don't do anything stupid, cat. Got you. I got the dumb cat. Nice work. You brought her back safe and sound. I mean, I had to throw her a lot. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Chiin. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up at the statue of the goddess. I believe Zelda is there with him. You should hurry along. Alright, what's the problem, sir? Morning, Chiin. How's life? Did you manage to even get a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at the statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. Now this is nice. That's an interesting symbol. So presumably, right below us would be where the rest of the sealed grounds is. And there's Zelda. Guided by light, or the servant of the goddess. Maybe I'll just read it, singing it's too hard. Unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. Huh? Good morning, Link. Sorry, Chiin. Forgetting my own name. Okay, I won't do that voice, but I'm glad to see my loft wing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit! They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. What a nerd. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Chiin. So how do I look? I'm assuming you snuck all around town. So that nobody else saw you. Okay, I think you look great, though. I think so too. But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Chiin. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Chiin, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Chiin hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Lothwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Don't worry, I cheated, so no matter what, he's gonna win anyway. I mean, though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. My exposition tells no lies. You see, Chiin and his Lothwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Lothwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Lothwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you can recall. Yes, I know all this, Dad. Ah, but that first meeting between Chiin and his Lothwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Lothwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Chiin and that Lothwing of his first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Ah, yes. Blink in his magnificent lips. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Chiin and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. Knights for what, though? I mean, I don't imagine they get any conflict up here. If Chiin doesn't fly fast enough during the race? What if Chiin messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? I mean, I would assume things will stay pretty normal. You guys are kind of secluded. Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Chiin. Listen, Chiin, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice before I have... Yep. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we go. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Lothwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so start practicing seriously. So try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah, you can't sense your bird out there? Well, oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go.
Hey!
Okay, go ahead. Summon your Loftwing. This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong! Hang in there, Chiin, I've got you. Thanks a lot, Zelda.
Oh.
Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Chiin. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Chiin? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Chiin, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell was presiding over the ceremony. Chiin, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Chiin asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Chiin, run along now and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Alright, let's go find my bird. Chiin, I'm going to tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your loved one. So I had been doing some research into the Forgotten Temple in Breath of the Wild, because at first I was thinking it, had to be this, and then I was really upset because it's not at all where it should be if it is the sealed temple. I'll tell you what real conclusion I came to after a lot of research and studying and stuff when I make my map videos, but it is interesting to note that there's this podium underneath the goddess statue, which isn't present in the Breath of the Wild area. And this thing right here, this landing platform, is where the shrine seems to be. I mean, it's interesting. But yeah, definitely at this point I'm pretty convinced that it's not actually the same place. Hey, have you fixed this door yet? Is something wrong? What's the big hurry? What? Your Loftwing is missing? But I just saw him. Groos's bird was chasing it off after your feathered fella. Where's Groos? Oh, Groos and his little cronies were saying they were headed down to the wing ceremony. So my guess is they might be in town. Normally the fastest way there is just down this path. But this gate here still needs some work before it'll open. Can you go around through the academy? Yeah, I need to talk to Horwell anyway.
No?
What's wrong, Chiin? You're looking a little pale. What? Your loft wing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on feather, or not. You can find the burden on it. Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me? Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft wing. Don't men open doors for ladies anymore? How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Chiin. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your loft wing? I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time. Pippet is the one to ask about birds. I saw him downstairs a minute ago. Why don't you go look for him? I don't need to talk to Pippet. Oh, whoops, I'm so sorry. I heard stupid cat noises. Money, because money does grow on trees. This is how it's done, kid. You did it, a sky stag beetle. Waiter!
Hi.
Hey, Chiin, how's it going? The wing ceremony is about to begin, right? Remember when Pippet won the last one right at the last second? It was so close. Now that was a race. Hey, your Crimson Loftwing will be in the race, right? I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was going to go down without a fight? But we got him. And I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa! Chiin, so, yeah, how long have you been standing there? What's your problem, anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Bruce, can you find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win, so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my due right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Look, Bruce, we all do. We live in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Chiin again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you... Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Chiin. Hope you find your bird. Or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Lothwing's disappearance. You don't say. Chiin, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to the instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time. Alright, first things first, I gotta get a sword. Kill the people over there. What's going on here? Hey, you guys need to set up in the bazaar. Such a beautiful day, but we're too busy to enjoy it. Some things never change. Ooh. Isn't that the truth? The only thing my log nut of a son is good for is getting grease on his shirt. All I do is laundry, laundry, laundry. It never ends. I hear you. And I'm terrible at washing clothes. I wish I could get someone to do it for me. Chiin, perfect timing. I heard your Lothwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm sorry, Chiin. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Lothwing. I wanted to warn you, Chiin, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with the X. You know how to read a map, right? If you get lost, just look at your map. Forgive me, Chiin. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really worried. Hey, it's Chiin. So, you want to get in some sword practice even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. Well, the sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. You gotta practice sword. Students of the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. I wonder if I can do settings now, by the way. No. Hey, Chiin! You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? What? Your loft wing is missing. You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. But remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. If it's peaceful, why are there knights? So I don't want to see you swinging it around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside of that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? I guess maybe the knights here are kind of like the police. Link's just getting destroyed by that log. That's right, Chiin. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. You need to cut them all without moving from that spot. All you have to do is swing the rear remote and nunchuck horizontally at the same time. Give it a shot. Good one! That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target it and swing the nunchuck at the same time to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. That's the way. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an opponent on his back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to swing the Wii Remote and Nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. Alright, here we go. Hey friend, walk yourself on over here and say hello. How do you do? I'm what you call a Sheikah stone. Glad to meet you. I'm a stone of few words, so I'll get right to it. You're going to find yourself in puzzling circumstances as you make your way through this world. If you should find yourself stuck and have no idea how to move forward, come see me. I've got nothing for you right now, but down the road when you're feeling stuck, the things I'll show you may just get you back on the right track. Good luck out there, friend. How interesting. So clearly the Sheikah have touched Skylock too. Which makes sense, I suppose. Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue's been here? And it only has one eye. Poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press C to look around. Yeah, I know. Here we go. I got a green rupee. It's worth 1 rupee, so collect lots of them. You got a monster claw. This extremely sharp claw looks painful to even touch. Doesn't even kill Keese in one hit. You got a heart. You got a red ruby dust and it all in one place. Alright.
Hey!
Chiin! Hey, Chiin, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loft wing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Chiin. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. That's interesting. I don't think I actually noticed that before.
Huh?
Look, there he is! No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Chiin. And once again, the day is saved, thanks to Link. We should hurry, Chiin. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone's calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say it's an empty, barren place, or that there's nothing at all down there. But I just have this feeling that they're all wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface, where the old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see it for myself. Oh, sorry, Chiin. We don't have time to take off. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and call him. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. just run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can change the direction your bird is flying by tilting the Wii remote. If you want to speed up, spin the Wii remote up again, gain him up, and then point the Wii remote down into a fast dive. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Chiin, but your Lothman looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go get the biggie do. Yes, and actually this is where I'm going to have to end it for today. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, then feel free to give it a like. And, yeah, it only takes one click to subscribe, unless you want to hit the bell icon thing, too, and become part of the notification squad. But this is Chiin Ferno, signing off.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.